सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः। ओम शांति शांति शांति। ओम नमो ब्रह्मादिभ्यो ब्रह्म विद्या योग विद्या संप्रदाय कर्तृभ्यो वंश ऋषिभ्यो महद्भ्यो नमो गुरुभ्यः। ओम यैरिमे गुरुभिः पूर्वं पदवाक्य प्रमाणतः व्याख्याताः सर्व वेदान्ताः योगाः तान् नित्यं प्रणतोऽस्म्यहम्। ओम शंकरं शंकराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्य कृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः। ओम परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे समस्त ब्रह्म योग विद्या आचार्येभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो देवताभ्यो अस्मद् गुरुभ्यो नमः। संकल्पः तेषां सर्वेषां कृपानुग्रहेण योग वेदांत दर्शन साधन द्वारा आत्मानुभूति कैवल्य प्राप्त्यर्थम सनातन धर्मस्य वैदिक हैंदव संस्कृतेः पुनरुत्थान जागरण विश्वव्याप्ति विश्व आध्यात्मिक प्रगति एकता शांत्यर्थम अस्मिन् धर्म संस्थापने कंकणबद्ध अस्माकं सह सर्वेषां निरंतर दिग्विजयार्थम अनेक शास्त्राणाम अध्ययन साधना प्रयत्न मध्ये श्री पतंजलि महर्षि प्रणीत योग दर्शन शास्त्रस्य व्यास भाष्य समेत अध्ययन साधना प्रयत्नं मोक्षार्थं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे। आदौ श्री योग दर्शनाचार्याणां स्मरणं नमनं प्रार्थना। ओम हिरण्यगर्भाय नमः। ओम हिरण्यगर्भाय नमः। ओम हिरण्यगर्भाय नमः। ओम कपिलमहर्षये नमः। ओम कपिलमहर्षये नमः। कपिलमहर्षये नमः। ओम पतंजलि महर्षये नमः। पतंजलि महर्षये नमः। पतंजलि महर्षये नमः। ओम व्यास महर्षये नमः। ओम व्यास महर्षये नमः। व्यास महर्षये नमः। ओम अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः। ओम अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः। ओम अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः। ओम तश्री पतंजलि महर्षि प्रणीत योग दर्शन शास्त्रं चतुर्थ कैवल्य पादः सूत्राणि। नारायण तदा विवेक निम्नं कैवल्य प्राग्भारं चित्तं तच्छिद्रेषु प्रत्ययान्तराणि संस्कारेभ्यः हानम् येषां क्लेशवत् उक्तं प्रसंख्याने अपि अकुसीदस्य सर्वथा विवेकख्यातेः धर्ममेघः समाधिः ततः क्लेशकर्म निवृत्तिः तदा सर्व आवरणमल अपेतस्य ज्ञानस्य आनन्त्यात् ज्ञेयम् अल्पं ततः कृतार्थानां परिणामक्रम समाप्तिः गुणानां क्षणप्रतियोगी परिणामपरान्तनिर्ग्राह्यः क्रमः पुरुषार्थशून्यानां गुणानां प्रतिप्रसवः कैवल्यं स्वरूपप्रतिष्ठा वा चितिशक्तेः इति। ओम शांति शांति शांति। अम्मा गुरुदेवा 31st सूत्र तदा सर्वावरणमलापेतस्य ज्ञानस्य आनन्त्यात् ज्ञेयम् अल्पम्. So when Viveka Khyati continuously maintained, not allowed to be disturbed by any of the siddhis that come there, the continuous maintenance of Viveka Khyati is called as Dharma Megha Samadhi. With that, Klesha Karma Nivrutti. That was up to the 30th Sutra. Tataha Klesha Karma Nivrutti. The 5 Kleshas and the Papa Punya Karma, or you can call as Shukla Krishna and Ashukla Karma, is सारा निवृत्त हो जाते हैं when we maintain in the Dharma Megha Samadhi for a long time. Because in that Purusha Swarupa we start apprehending and him to be infinite, blissful. Then what is the need of anything to be done, anything to be achieved? Only when we need something to do or achieve, that we involve in karma. At that time we need the prakriti either of the upadhis or prakriti of the outer world. Then only the vasanas, karma phalas, samsara, all of them are formed. When we are realizing the Atma Swarupa, which is infinite, nothing to gain, therefore nothing to do, therefore no need of any of the upadhis or the outer objects of the world. इसको कहते हैं क्लेश निवृत्ति कर्म निवृत्ति. That is why for an avidvan ajnani who doesn't know his own swarupa, that he alone will have the klesha karma and he'll continue till the atma jnana is gained. Right now, tada, when the klesha karma nivrutt हो रहा है, सर्व आवरण मल अपेतस्य, आवरण रूपी मल पूरा जब निकल जा रहा है, ज्ञान से अनंत्यात ज्ञेयम अल्पम. ज्ञान का अनंत्य, lot of ways it can be explained. Jnana se anantyat means what? You are in the awareness of the self so much through dharma mega samadhi that the self bliss is so much that we are not interested in any of the gneya vastu at all. That is the meaning of it. Second meaning is what? As the jnana becomes deeper and deeper, that jnana about the Atman shows that everything is Atman only. Therefore, something is there as Gneya other than me. That thing becomes अल्प अल्प, पूरा नहीं जाता है ना. ये योग में कहना सब नहीं छोड़ते, पकड़ के थोड़ा रखते हैं. क्यों? क्योंकि दे वांट द प्रकृति टू कंटिन्यू अलॉन्ग विद पुरुषा. नाउ ही इज अ मुक्त पुरुष. Gneyam Alpa means he is in his own self. Whenever he'll have to do some Laukika Vyavahara, then he will remember that Gneyam, finish that work and go back to his self. Like in our olden days, not now. The old Nani grannies. So cute, so wonderful they are. No nonsense. अपना पुराण साथ में लिए पढ़ते ही जाते हैं. Afternoon or sometime lunch time, the Bahu calls. हाँ जी भोजन के लिए आ रही हूँ, मैं भी पोर्शन करके आऊंगी मैं. वो वाला कृष्ण कथा समथिंग शी स्टडिंग, वो फिनिश करके शी गोस 10 minutes 15 minutes she'll eat and again come back to the Purana. Jnanasya anantyat gneyam alpam. They used to be like that. Like we today nowadays we are so much of involved in bhoga bhoga bhoga. Bhogasya anantyat jnanam alpam. We never come to satsang. Dharma Megha Samadhi leads to that jnanam. Then gneyam alpha means gneyam hoga lekin it is not valued. Gneyam alpha means jitna zarurat hai that much only the gneyam vastu we contact. The gneyam alpha means as the ajnana becomes ananta ananta, gneya becomes alpa alpa, then jnana becomes sampurna. Gneya is not at all there. Jnatru jnane vinilesmin kramad gneyeka vochara. So here Bhashyakara says, Sarvaihi klesha karma avaranaihi vimuktasya. Sarvaihi klesha karma avaranaihi. Kleshas and karmas were creating avarana for the jnana. Now through dharma mega samadhi maintenance, this klesha karma which were creating avarana were going away. Because of which jnanasya anantyam bhavati. What is the meaning of jnanasya anantyam? Ananta jnana means we are aware of that atma jnana all the time. Not like as we are now, that we forget that we are the Shuddha Chaitanya Atma. उसका हमको याद ही नहीं होता बौद्धिक रूप में. फॉरगेट अबाउट एक्सपीरियंसिंग इट, फॉरगेट अबाउट स्टेइंग माई सेल्फ एज दैट. वो तो मुक्त अवस्था, वो तो दूर की बात है. हमको याद भी नहीं होता कि समाचार भी नहीं है कि हम चैतन्य स्वरूप आत्मा है. दैट इज आवर स्टेज. यहाँ क्या है? ज्ञान से आनंत्य मीन्स ऑलवेज आई एम इन दैट नॉलेज दैट आई एम दैट कॉन्शियस सेल्फ एंड दैट इज ब्लिसफुल. सो नथिंग इज रिक्वायर्ड. दैट इज मीनिंग ऑफ ज्ञान से आनंत्य भवति. सो आवरकेण, देखो आवरकेण तमसा अभिभूतम, आविभूतम आवृतम ज्ञान सत्वम. आवरकेण तमसा अभिभूतम ज्ञान सत्वम. Actually, every one of us are pure consciousness. We have to be abiding in that only. But avarakena tamasa abhimutam. The tamoguna, which has the capacity to conceal this knowledge of ours, it has covered now. That's why avarana. So, avarakena tamasa avibhutam, samasa avibhutam, avrta jnana sattvam. क्वचित एव रजसा प्रवर्तितम उद्घाटितम ग्रहण सामर्थ्यम भवति. Sometimes when the rajas comes, pushes little of that tamo guna, then the jnana कभी कभी प्रकाशित होता है. It's like we always feel like sleeping, but कभी कुछ खाने का या कुछ काम करने का मन होता है, तो we come out of that sleep and think how to get that food. So how to get that food is a knowledge that has become because of rajoguna that I want to eat a food. Till that time I was in Nidra. In that tamoguna I was not even worried about how to get the food. तो तमोगुण ज्ञान का आवरण करता है, रजोगुण आकर उस तमोगुण को थोड़ा धक्का देता है तो ज्ञान थोड़ा व्यक्त होता है. इट इज जनरली फॉर ऑल ऑफ अस. ओके. आवरकेण तमसा अभिभूतम आवृत ज्ञान सत्वम क्वचिदेव रजसा प्रवर्तितम उद्घाटितम ग्रहण समर्थम भवति. That is generally what happens to us. But now with Dharma Megha Samadhi, when the total Tamomala avarna is removed, no little jnana avirbhav nahi, आव ज्ञान का अनंत्य होता है. I give an example to say, बस खाने को मन हुआ तो निद्रा से बाहर आए. But imagine कि 1000 goals you have kept, रजोगुण है वो. Keeping the goal is rajoguna. Then you will never sleep. Your avarana of the nidra goes away. And you become sattvic to achieve each of the goal. Because to achieve the goal, what you have to do is jnanam. First you have to gain the jnanam, that knowledge is sattva guna. So here also what he says is, in general for all the beings, the avarna shakti wala tamas unke jnaan ko ढक देता है. अब now because of dharma samadhi, the avarna is removed, therefore jnanasya anantyam. Unbroken, unshielded, uncovered, unobstructed, continuous jnana will be there of one's own essential self. In that Dharma Megha Samadhi, achieved yogi. So, tatra yada, that's what it is said, sarvaihi avarad balahi apakita balam bhavati. When he becomes freed from the mala which was doing the avarana, that is the tamasika mala. So, yada sarvaihi avarana malaihi apagata malam bhavati. Avarana is the mala that is removed. And what is the avarana mala? Klesha and karma. अब क्लेश कर्म को हम वैल्यू नहीं दे रहे. ऑलवेज वी आर मेंटेनिंग द विवेक ख्याति, ओनली माइंडिंग अवर पुरुष तत्व. सम लाइक वेदांत आल्सो. बस सुबह उठे बराबर में बैठ के नामा के आंख बंद कर ली, ओनली आत्मचिंतन वी आर डूइंग. देन व्हाट इज द नीड ऑफ एनी अदर डूइंग्स? जो आत्मचिंतन कर रहा है उनको फिर सर्वधर्मान परित्यज होता है ना. सो क्लेश एंड कर्म ऑटोमेटिकली गो अवे. जिनका लक्ष्य भगवान नहीं है वो ही क्लेश कर्मों को ले आता है, उसमें फंस जाता है ना. वही विल हैव राग द्वेष काम क्रोध, ऑल दिस आर क्लेशस. अविद्यास्पद राग द्वेष निमेश. आई एम परसुइंग माय ओन सेल्फ. किससे क्या पड़ी है मुझे? एंड व्हाट विल बी आई डू विद द कर्मा, गुड और बैड कर्मा. यार ये सब सुख दुख देने वाले पुण्य पाप, ये स्वर्ग नरक ले जाते हैं. माय गोल इज नॉट दैट. आई एम इंटेंसली डीपली इन माय मेडिटेशन फॉर द सेल्फ. ज्ञान मार्ग में सेम वे, बिकॉज द विवेक ख्याति मेंटेन धर्म विवेक समाधि अचीव्ड, awareness of the self is increasing, is avarna mala called as klesha karma go away. That's what it is. Tatra yada sarvaihi avarna malaira bhagata bhavati tada bhavati tada bhavati asya anantyam. Of this jnanam anantata happens. Anantata of the jnana is unbroken continuity in the awareness about ourselves to be the Purusha, the Atma Chaitanya. Chaitanya Sarupa Purusha. Clear? Jnanasya anantyat. Because the continuity of the jnanam, jneyam alpam sambadhyate. Jneyam alpam sambadhyate. So, jneya vastu becomes meaningless, negligible only. That's what I explained in the beginning only. What is the meaning of jnana anantya hota hua, jneya alpa ho jana. Jneya alpa ho jana means the jneya vastu is understood to be kalpita, understood to be not required. Maximum only for vyavahara it is required. It is not valued at all in life. In the ignorant stage, what happens? The Gneya Vastu is valued more and we identify with it and we suffer as a Jiva. We forget that we are the Gnapti Swarupa Atma. इन जनरल ये होता है. अब ये धर्म एक समाधि में जब ज्ञान का अनंत हो रहा है कि आई एम द प्योर कॉन्शियस सेल्फ एक्सेट्रा, then other than this self, the ज्ञेय वस्तु whether it is चित्त वृत्ति or वृत्ति objects of the world अल्प हो जाते हैं. Example is beautiful. यथा आकाशे खद्योतः, like the infinite akasha where sun is blazing, what is the value of small khadyota, the क्या कहते हैं इसको, जुगनू का? There is no value at all. आकाशे खद्योत एव, who cares that खद्यो, the sun is blazing there. In the same way ज्ञान सूर्य का जब हम दर्शन करते रहते हैं तो ज्ञेय वस्तु तो मिनिमम होता है. अब उसको पाने की इच्छा भी नहीं होता, रहने दो उधर, आई मीन माई ओन ब्लिस. And the alpata of the ज्ञेय वस्तु is explained in this mantra. Yesterday we saw the same mantra as the inexplicability of the Atmagnani, about the Anubhava of the Atmagnani. What were the four things? Andho manim avidhyan tam ananguliravayatu agrivastam pratyamunchat tamajihvobhya pujayatu. So a blind person made a holes to the money, and then the person without fingers has put the thread in it. Then agrivaha tam pratyamunchat, the person without the neck has put it on his neck. And the fourth one, ajihvaha abhya pujayat, the one without the tongue was praising that entire thing. What a beautiful garland is made. Therefore, congrats. What a good holes are made. Congrats to that fellow without eyes. What a wonderful dhaga is kept in it. Congrats that fellow who is without fingers. And the one who is wearing on his neck, how beautiful it is looking to the person who is without neck. In this way, a person without mouth is talking. ऐसा होता है क्या? In this way, the Gneyam becomes alpam, meaningless. In these four sentences, everything is meaningless. The total thing is meaningless. A blind cannot make the hole to the beads. A fingerless fellow cannot put the thread. It is impossible. Meaningless. You can't put it in the neck of a person without neck. And how can a dumb fellow describe it? As it is meaningless, in the same way, the alpam, the ज्ञेय वस्तु इतना अल्प हो जाता है. ज्ञेय वस्तु अल्प होता है. इसका अर्थ क्या हुआ? होल यूनिवर्स यू विल सी, दैट इज ज्ञेय वस्तु, बट नो कॉन्सिक्वेंस, नो इंपॉर्टेंस, अल्प. लाइक ऑल शास्त्र, श्रुति, स्मृति, पुराण, इतना सब है हमको पता, लेकिन हम किसी को पढ़ते ही नहीं क्योंकि हमको उसके लिए वैल्यू ही नहीं. We know so many devatas are there, rishis are, munis are there, upasana prakriyas are there to invoke them, but we don't do that because for that हमको value नहीं. I'm giving a negative example. In the same way, this person is jnanasya anantam, is all the time reveling in the self. Therefore, gneyam, the entire world of so many glittering objects, known to him but alpam. Like Nachiketa's example, jnanasya anantam means his jignasa for the Paramatma is endless. Therefore, the gneyam, all the temptations put by Yamaraj are alpam. Tavaivaha stavratya gita. In one word, he could say, I don't want it. Like in some of the movies, you know, that hero, for the sake of अपने father को छुड़वाने के लिए अपना पूरा बिजनेस, जायदाद, सारा पैसा, एवरीथिंग को विलन को दे देता है. Because he loves father. Father के प्रति ज्ञान प्रेम अनंत्यम. Therefore, all the धन दौलत नेम अल्पम हो गया, तो रख ले, मेरे पास पिताजी है, बस काफी. In that movie ना, मेरे पास धन है, दौलत है, ये है, वो है, तो बस क्या है, मेरे पास माँ है, राजमा है. That is the meaning of ज्ञानस्य अनन्त्यात् ज्ञेयम् अल्पम्. We have to reach to that level. Revel in the self. What is this word gneyam? Meaningless. Only when you give meaning to it, it becomes important. See, the Paramatma, so meaningful. And if you don't giving meaning to him, he becomes meaningless in our life. Therefore, we don't get benefit out of him. The Jagat is so useless and meaningless. But we give so much meaning to it. Therefore, we run behind it. But it is meaningless. Therefore, we suffer. That's what our introduction today. विवेक करना नहीं है, इसलिए हम deluded रहते हैं हमेशा. Then after this, the 32nd sutra talks about another thing. Tataha krutarthanam parinamakriva samapti gunanam. So when he is becoming one with the self, is jnani, they am becoming alpa. Then what's the position of prakriti with three gunas in his case? For the sake of others, the prakriti with three gunas and modification goes on going on, they get caught up in samsara, वो तो रहने दो. But ये वाले पर्टिकुलर ज्ञानी योगी को इनके जीवन में त्रिगुण प्रकृति क्या मायना रखता है, उसको क्या होता है, बिकॉज इज नॉट अटेंडिंग टू दैट. That will be discussed in the 32nd sutra. Then 33, 34 बस कल ये करेंगे हम. Then tomorrow, day after ये हो जाएगा. Then I'll take 3 days or 2 to just browse through all the 34 sutras. तो पूरा आप मन में रखो 5 दिन हमारा एक क्लास हो सकता है. 26 या 27. 26 जन्माष्टमी है या 27 को करेंगे. थैंक यू. ओम शांति शांति शांति. हरि ओम. श्री गुरुभ्यो परमऋषिभ्यो परब्रह्मणे श्रुति मात्रे तत्सद्ब्रह्मार्पणमस्तु. हम्मया.